What is this? Kaceytron offered Ethan Klein $17,500 in September to settle his copyright lawsuit. Ethan is suing for $150,000. She believes she's unlikely to be found liable at all. Raised the GoFundMe goal, knowing she'll be mocked by Asmongold and XQC quote-unquote incel fans. Lawsuit could drag to December 2026 and cost her hundreds of thousands in legal fees she can't afford. She lives paycheck to paycheck. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Everyone who doesn't like me is an incel. This is why everyone fucking hates you. You're such a massive, unlikable loser that can't come to terms with the fact that you're insufferable and unlikable. Like, it has nothing to do with the gender war, ultimately. Like, this has nothing to do with incels. You're just an asshole. It has entirely to do with the fact that you're this egotistical, self-righteous, purity-testing retard that's terrified of any form of accountability. Like, I can't wait to hear what she says. Yeah. Let's do it.
In September, I made a settlement offer to Ethan for $17,500. This offer was publicly revealed by Ethan to his Instagram followers. My mother, father, and
we're 3 seconds. How many seconds? 12 seconds in. I'm sorry. I'm gonna rip into her. Of course you did. Of course you offered a settlement because you know how absolutely fucked you are. And by the way, do you think he's obligated to like accept that at all? Do you think that just because you offered it, that means somehow that he's like a bad person for not accepting your faux olive branch that everyone knows you only extended to like try and like save yourself? Are you kidding me right now? Absolutely not. I'm happy he declined. I hope he wins, bro.
Sister all struggle with disability and housing instability. They are my family and they depend on me. Just this month, like many other low-income Americans, my mother and disabled sister had their food stamps taken away. Under the current political climate, the future of funding for other assistance is uncertain. I cannot afford to fail them. I simply want this nightmare to be over so that I can go back to providing my family with my full support.
Oh, give me a fucking break, brother. Here we go. Time to start crying. I'm gonna be ruthless. Sorry, not sorry. Like, you did this to yourself. How does it feel knowing that you put your disabled family in jeopardy because you couldn't help yourself and just not be an insufferable lying bitch? You are so fucking retarded. You live streamed yourself telling people to watch to watch you react to Ethan's video instead of watching his video to avoid giving him money. You are, I'm sorry, I mean this in the nicest but like harshest way possible. You are clinically retarded. You brought this on yourself. Nobody has sympathy for you, man. By the way, just so we're clear, this is the same girl that told Asmongold that he killed his mom, by the way. She unironically said this. This stupid clown wants you to believe that she's the victim, that she's crying about it, that she did nothing wrong, and that she's being bullied. No, you've done nothing but try and start fights with people left and right for years, by the way. Probably like 3 to 4 years. We've seen the tweets. Your tweet history about Asmongold is like longer than the fucking Star Wars credits at the start. And now to top it off, you're finally finding out that you can't lie and gaslight yourself out of court. You're now finding out. You're fucking around and finding out, and now you're really upset and mad about it. Sorry, sweetie, you can't gaslight everyone in tweets and just block everyone when they disagree with you in court, sweetie pie. God, you're just so dumb. I hate this, like, crocodile tear bullshit. It just sets me off.
Ethan Klein is suing me for $150,000, which is the maximum damages for malicious copyright infringement.
Wrong. No, that's wrong. That's not the max. That's the max they'll award him. But if he wins, you'll not only be paying for lawyers' fees, but his as well. The amount of money you'll owe him will be astronomical if you lose this lawsuit. And it's because you're a retard that couldn't stop mouthing off and yapping with your mouth open.
I believe it is highly unlikely that a court would find me liable for copyright infringement at all, and certainly not malicious copyright infringement. My offer was tied to the maximum damages for normal copyright infringement, which has a maximum damage of $30,000.
You live streamed your own crime. What makes you think you're gonna win? You literally live streamed yourself and said, watch me watch this video instead of watching his so you don't give him any money. Oh my god, man. You are, unironically, you're basically the female streamer, like, politically captured equivalent of Johnny Somali. You are so stupid. You're a moron.
Considering it is unlikely there are any damages at all that I could have caused, even if I am found liable for copyright infringement, my offer of $17,500 felt very generous. For me, that is a lot of money, and it would have come directly from my own pocket. If we are unable to reach a settlement soon, this could stretch all the way to December of next year and cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars in lawyers' fees.
Your lawyer fees, by the way. But you won't just owe that, you'll owe his lawyer fees, because that's how court works. Because you're gonna lose. The loser has to pay them. You're gonna finally face accountability for your actions. And that reality is so terrifying to you. You did this to yourself. You made your bed, you pissed in it, now you have to lie in it. Enjoy.
Through the end of the trial. To be clear, I don't make anywhere near this kind of money. Like most Americans, I live paycheck to paycheck. Since this lawsuit was announced, it has resulted in a barrage of hate and harassment that has been incredibly mentally taxing. Every day across all of my social media, I am relentlessly reminded—
What about you saying that Asmund killed his mom? Do you think he didn't get any harassment for that? Were you lying about it and being horrible and mean? Well, yeah, boo-hoo. Boo fucking who.
That my life could be ruined, that myself and my family could wind up living on the streets, that Ethan is going to foreclose on my home.
You could have prevented all of this. You could have, for once in your fucking life, admitted you were wrong and apologized for what is obviously malicious copyright. And this would have stopped. But you didn't. You didn't do that. God, you suck so much. I hate people like this. And the reason why you didn't apologize, very likely, is you have a bunch of schizophrenic goblins on Reddit and in your chat that are politically motivated to, like, hate on Ethan no matter what. You let your ego get inflated by all these fucking freaks, all these little balding, retarded Reddit mods, and now you're paying the price for it. You let them gas you up. You're probably ego searching yourself. Let's be realistic here. You ego searched yourself on Reddit looking for morons that loved you shit talking Ethan. Where are they now? Why don't they give you money? You ruined your life for a crumb of internet clout. And updates from these terminally online fucking freaks. And now, just the cherry on top. Because you're terminally online yourself, you've tweeted about Asmongold like 1 million times in the last 6 years. You are online on Twitter constantly, ego searching yourself. All day, every day. Your day-to-day life has become hell because you did this to yourself. You spend all your fucking time on an app where everyone is hating on you, rightfully so, by the way, and you're so addicted to clout and your own ego that you can't just walk away and stop. Like, it's just that easy. You turn off your fucking phone and you stop looking at Twitter. Face accountability. Just one time, please.
All realities that feel very real to me right now, and all being used by hateful onlookers to push me into killing myself.
What?
The thought of dealing with the constant doxing, threats to my life, and harassment for another year is extremely dark.
Reminder, this retard is crying about being harassed while actively harassing anyone she politically disagrees with. Like, Asmongold, relentlessly. Every day, all day on Twitter, Tactone, Asmongold, Nux. You've been harassing people and calling for their cancellation, mocking their misfortune of losing their parents or whatever, and relishing when bad things happen to them for years. And now finally karma, or whatever you want to fucking believe in, is finally coming back to bite you in the ass, and it's finally happening to you, and now you're crying. Cry me a fucking river. This is pathetic, bro.
This treatment wears on a person, and it has left me feeling extremely drained, isolated, and depressed. I've changed my GoFundMe goal to better reflect the cost of this sort of litigation. Again, these funds are exclusively for my lawyer fees. This is not money that will go towards any sort of settlement or to any of my personal expenses. I don't know, like, I don't want to be, like, criticized for, like, coming on camera and, like, crying and shit, because it's not something that I want to do. Like,
like, too fucking bad. You're gonna get criticized because you're a miserable human being that has been nothing but, like, a net negative for everyone that has the displeasure of dealing with you, bro. You're a hypocrite. You're a liar. The court isn't gonna care about your virtue signaling or your purity tests when it comes to, like, dealing with you in court. You're gonna get farmed until this entire thing is over, which is probably gonna be years because that's how courts work, right? Like, minimum at least a year or two, right? You're gonna get farmed because finally someone is gonna make you face accountability for your actions. You're only mad because this is happening to you. If this was happening to anyone else you politically disagreed with, you'd be cheering the entire time and mocking their downfall.
I've been put in this position where this is what I have to do to survive.
No, you weren't put in this position. No one put you here. You put yourself here. You sat in this chair. This isn't anybody else's fault. This isn't the patriarchy or incels or Asmongold or Tectone or right-wingers being out to fucking get you. Stop. They didn't put you here. This is your fault. You did this. You only have yourself to blame. Stop deflecting and blaming everyone and everything under the sun for your own problems that you created. Stop!
And, like, I'm doing this knowing that it's going to result in, like, the whole fucking hate brigade, you know, like Asmongold, XQC,
oh, here
all
we
of
go.
them are gonna
Yep,
go live
XQC,
and make a video and make fun of me and laugh about how, you know, I'm going to lose everything and all this other messed up shit. And
if I go to your profile on Twitter right now, how far do I have to scroll to see a tweet about Asmon? I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check. How long is it gonna take? Kaceytron? Nope. Let's see it. I had to mute it because it kept getting recommended to me. It was annoying. Oh my god. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Who would have thought? I didn't even have to scroll that far. One tweet. One. The last tweet you made before this one about the GoFundMe or whatever, it was about Asmon. You are such a pitiful crybaby. You cry and bitch and complain and shit your pants about being harassed, but you can't shut the fuck up about Asmon or anyone else you disagree with. You harass every single person that doesn't conform to your fucking your freaking stupid worldviews, and then you cry on camera when you get harassed back. And by the way, messed up shit. Yes, honey, it's so messed up that they're making fun of you on their stream and making videos about you. That's so messed up. Meanwhile, you blamed Asmund for his mom passing away live on stream and doubled down on it. But no, that's not messed up at all. That's totally fine. You're such a pathetic little fucking goblin. Again, this person is completely averse to any and all forms of accountability. It's so sad. God, man, it's just so infuriating.
They're going to further profit off of my pain.
Oh, Jesus
all of these incel types, like the Asmund Gold fans, the XQC fans.
There it is! Everyone that doesn't like me is an incel. Did I not call it? Like, it's an actual fucking certified classic. Well, I'm a woman, and I think you're a completely insufferable retard. Would you look at that? You dismiss every single person that criticizes you as an incel because you can't come to terms with the fact that you're just a terrible, annoying person that and nobody except like Reddit mod phenotypes want to be around you. Also, this entire video or whatever is about Ethan Klein, by the way. Yet somehow, magically, she's mentioned Asmund and XQC twice. They're not suing her. Ethan Klein is. This is how terminally online people's brains work. She can't stop thinking about them. That's why every single tweet is about them. She's perpetually malding and getting mad at this offended swamp hag, and her only purpose in life is to try and ruin the people that she hates. Literally rent-free, by the way.
Like saying that I deserve all of this, and then whenever you ask them why, they're basically just like, because she said incel.
No.
It's like the manosphere, a lot of the men in this space really hate me because ever since I've had a platform, I've spoken out against their misogynistic, hateful behavior, you know?
Bro, I liked it more when she was rage baiting people on League of Legends and like trolling. I genuinely, you need to go back to 2012 because that's where you belong. Yup, incels, manosphere, it's the patriarchy. Kaceytron is literally the template, the point of reference, if you will, that actual full-blown incels that hate all women like used to justify their hatred. She's the exhibit A of radical feminists. Again, people don't hate you because you're a woman. They hate you because you're an insufferable bitch that's allergic to accountability. Your entire online persona and your presence is virtue signaling. It's purity testing. Harassing other creators that disagree with you politically. Catering to Reddit mods. Lying about people blatantly and flagrantly. Simping for Hassan too, by the way. I completely forgot about that. And then crying when anything even remotely similar happens to you. Don't fall for these like performative tears that she's doing. Don't let the waterworks like sway you. She's genuinely just an awful human being and has brought every single bad thing happening to her on herself. And even now, in the wake of like realizing that she's jeopardized her own poor family's well-being, her disabled family's well-being, she wants to blame other people. Asmongold, men, incels, XQC, it's your fault, not hers. Oh my god, it's not her fault that she didn't do this. Oh, it's incels. I have no sympathy. Keep fucking around and you're gonna keep finding out. The courtroom isn't a Reddit thread where you can downvote and ban everyone that doesn't agree with you, bro. These updates don't matter in the long run. Like, keep listening to the handful of ideologically captured schizos that gas you up at every turn and then tell you you're right. I'm sure that's gonna work out really well, bro. Rep Bozo, bro. This is so fucking stupid, dude.